Good morning and welcome to this day in history for February the 10th. Here we go. It is the 41st day of the month, or of the year. 41st day of the month. Go figure. I mean, go, whatever works. Alright, so in 1258, Baghdad falls to the Mongols. That happened in 1258. In 1355, St. Scholastica Day riot breaks out in Oxford, England, leaving 63 scholars and perhaps around 30 locals dead in 2 days. In 1567, Lord Darnley, the second husband of Mary Queen of Scots, is found strangled after an explosion at the Kirk-O'Field House in Scotland, and they're saying it was an assassination. In 1763, the French and Indian War, the Treaty of Paris ends the war, and France cedes Quebec to Great Britain. Now, Quebec is still a French-speaking part of Canada, but it was succeeded back in 1763. In 1840, Queen Victoria marries Princess Albert. That happened in 1840. In 1861, Jefferson Davis is notified by telegraph that he has been chosen as the President of the Confederate States of America. In 1862, the Union Naval Group destroys a bulk of the Confederate Mosquito Fleet in the Battle of Elizabeth City in North Carolina. 1780, the YWCA is founded in New York City. 1923, Texas Tech University is founded as Texas Technical College in Lubbock, Texas. In 1933, in round 13 of a boxing match in Madison Square Garden, Primo Carnera knocks out Eddie Schaff, and Schaff dies 4 days later. In round 13, now boxing matches only go to 12. 1939, the Spanish Civil War, the Nationalists conclude their conquest of Catalonia and seal the border with France. 1940, the Soviet Union begins mass deportation of Polish citizens from occupied eastern Poland to Siberia. 1942, Imperial Japanese Army captures Banjarmasin, the capital of Borneo in the Dutch East Indies. 1943, attempting to lift the siege of Leningrad, the Soviet Red Army engages German troops and Spanish volunteers in the Battle of Kensington 4. 1947, crowds gather by shop windows in Paris to see Christian Dior's new look fashion longer skirts, nipped in waist, and padded shoulders. 1947. 1954, U.S. President Dwight D. Eisenhower warns against United States intervention in Vietnam. 1962, captured American U-2 spy plane pilot Gary Powers is exchanged for captured Soviet spy Rudolf Abel. 1962, also, Roy Lichtenstein's first solo exhibition opened, and it included Look Mickey, which featured the first employment of Ben Day Dot's speech balloons and comic images sorcering, all of which she's now known for. In 1967, the 25th Amendment to the United States Constitution is ratified. The 25th Amendment to the Constitution is about the succession of presidency. In 1989, Ron Brown is elected chairman of the Democratic National Committee, becoming the first African American to lead a major American political party. In 1996, the IBM supercomputer Deep Blue defeats Gary Kasparov in chess for the first time. In 2003, France and Belgium break the NATO silence approval, considering the timing of protective measures for Turkey to win a possible war with Iraq. In this day in history, then United States Senator from Illinois Barack Obama announces his presidency for the 2008 elections, which he goes on to win. That happened in 2007. So if that's the way it kind of works out, expect January 2019, it'd be 2019. January 2019 for all the presidential candidates to finally come out. In 2013, 36 people are killed and 39 others are injured in a stampede in India. And in 2016, South Korea decides to stop the operation of the Kaesong Joint Industrial Complex with North Korea in response to the launch of a missile. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that missile, even if I wanted to. But that's just kind of the way it was operating. And it's an Earth observation satellite. It's a satellite, not a missile. But I'm going to read a little bit more into that and find out. So we got some births to celebrate as well. Christine of France, born 1606. William Cornwallis, born 1744. As we go further down the list, we find Alan Hale Sr., born this day, 1892. Jimmy Durante, born 1893. Stella Hayler, born 1901. Chick Webb, born 1905. I recognize that name. And Max Ferguson was born this day in history. Very famous Canadian actor. And now we look and find that Leontine Price, who was born in 1927, is the oldest person still with us that has a Wikipedia page. Robert Wagner. Happy birthday to Robert Wagner. Hopefully everything goes the way it needs to for him. A lot of issues going on there. Roberta Flack. Happy birthday to Roberta Flack. Came up with one of the best songs ever, and the Fugees redid that song, "Killing Me Softly." So that's originally her song. Frank Keating, the 25th governor of Oklahoma. Happy birthday to Frank. Mark Spitz, John Calipari, Lenny Dykstra, Glenn Beck. It's Glenn Beck's birthday today. Laura Dern, also celebrating her birthday. Elizabeth Banks. Ty Law, celebrating her birthday. Or celebrating his birthday, Ty Law. Uzo Abula, however you pronounce her name. Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black, that's how I know her. Happy birthday to you. Looking further down the list, it is Emma Roberts' birthday. Chloe Grace Moretz, it's also her birthday today. Lily King. And so those are the birthdays that we have. Quick deaths to be reminded of for this day in history. Scholastica, Christian nun, died 547, as we talked about a little earlier. Pope Leo XII died this day in history. Shirley Temple died this day in history, 2014. Roy Schneider. I don't know if it's the same Roy Schneider that... let me just take a peek here. Yep, he was from Jaws. I did not know he was a boxer, though. That's different. Laura Ingalls Wilder also died this day in history as well. So, folks, it is Kurdish Authors Union Day and National Memorial Day of the Exiles in Italy. So that is a little bit about this day in history. Thank you guys so very much for checking out the show. We'll see you guys very soon on thescottshow.com. Don't forget to check out all of our other channels. We update them quite a bit. And we'll see you guys soon here on thescottshow.com.